The blueprint, Gemini rising, Virgo sun, Scorpio moon, life path 4. Explore my cosmic code and social structure. This is Paul Heath. This zine is a mirror. It reflects the layered code I've been living by long before I knew the names for it. Gemini rising, Virgo sun, Scorpio moon, life path 4. Each piece is a fragment of the whole, and together they've helped me decode who I am and how I move through this world. This isn't just about astrology or numerology. It's about embodiment, structure and soul, mind and spirit, mind and mystery, how I learn, how I love, how I protect myself, and how I build a life with intention. I created this zine to understand myself better and maybe to help someone else do the same. It's personal, it's imperfect, and it's sacred, like me. So take what resonates with you, leave what doesn't. But if you find yourself somewhere in these pages, know that it's no accident. This is Paul Heath. Gemini rising, the curator of experience. I see with wit first, the glimmer, the quick mind, the shifting gaze, the one who asks questions that twist your head sideways. That's my rising sign, doing what it does best, bridging ideas, creating contrast, and keeping things in motion. As a Gemini rising, I'm wired to observe everything. I'm the filter through which the world enters, curious, cerebral, and always translating the environment into language. I can hold 1,000 perspectives at once, and that's a gift and a curse. People may see me as light or scattered, but underneath it all, I'm synthesizing constantly. I gather, I connect, I create meaning from chaos. I show up as the messenger, but I live as the architect. My Virgo sun, the sacred organizer. At my core, I am here to redefine. The world doesn't always understand the quiet power of Virgo. They think of it as fussy, shy, and obsessive. But I know better. To be a Virgo is to be a sacred vessel of clarity, to filter out the noise and leave only what is true, useful, and pure. My Virgo sun gives me my devotion to truth. I notice what others overlook. I analyze, I improve, I purify, sometimes to my own detriment. But there's beauty in precision, a kind of spiritual hygiene. I've learned that service isn't about perfection, it's about presence, about showing up with integrity, whether anyone sees it or not. In the small, I see the sacred. In the mess, I find meaning. Scorpio moon, depth beneath the smile. My rising sign is the breeze. My sun is the craftsman. Then my moon is the undercurrent, hidden, intense, unshakable. A Scorpio moon doesn't just feel, it transforms. I've died and been reborn emotionally more times than I can count. I don't do surface level. I crave intimacy, truth, and soul deep honesty. My emotional world is private, even secretive. Vulnerability is earned, but once you're in for life. This moon gives me a psychic radar. I feel what isn't said. I know what's hiding beneath someone's eyes. And while that can be overwhelming, it's also my power. Still waters don't run deep. They are deep. Mercury and Virgo in the 4th house, the inner architect. This is where the blueprint deepens. With Mercury and Virgo in the 4th, my mind isn't just sharp, it's rooted. I don't just think, I preserve, protect, and perfect. My thoughts are shaped by my memory, family, and origin. I carry ancestral intelligence in my nervous system. Mercury here at home in Virgo, making me a mental craftsman, analytical, observant, exacting. But in the fourth house, that precision turns inward. I organize my emotional world like a librarian of soul. That makes sense of feelings by naming them. I find security in language. I remember everything, not just facts, but atmosphere, the tone of the conversation, the feeling in the room, the pauses between words. My home life, past and present, is a sanctuary of meaning. It matters how it feels. This placement makes me both a recorder and a translator of the inner world. I don't just tell stories, I map them. I turn chaos into clarity and silence into structure. My mind is a sacred home. My thoughts build the foundation. Life Path 4, the builder of foundation. Some souls come here to fly, others come to build. I came to build. As a Life Path 4, my mission is to create structure that lasts not just the material world, but in the soul realm too. I'm here to lay foundations, master systems, and turn vision into something tangible. It's not always easy. The fourth path asks for patience, discipline, and deep inner strength. There are moments it feels like I'm moving in slow motion while the world is sprinting by. But that's because I'm not just doing things, I'm constructing meaning. The Life Path 4 isn't about shortcuts. It's about truth, integrity, and soul-level responsibility. It's Saturn's number, the number of the architect, the keeper of time. Paired with my mutable and emotional chart energies, this path grounds me. It reminds me that freedom is found in the structure I choose to build, not in avoiding it. I don't chase stability, I become it. Pluto conjunct my sun at 29 degrees Virgo, the alchemical edge. There are moments in the chart that feel like destiny carved into code. This is one of them. With Pluto conjunct my sun at 29 degrees Virgo, I was born with a soul forged in fire of transformation. Pluto doesn't play nice. It strips away the illusion, devours ego, and demands rebirth. And when it touches the sun, the core of identity, it creates someone who cannot avoid their own depth, no matter how much they try to blend in. The 29th degree, known as the analytic degree, is the final edge. It carries urgency, mastery, and the pleasure of completion. It's like standing on edge of a lifetime, holding everything I've learned and everything I must let go of. In Virgo, this fusion of Sun and Pluto makes me a soul surgeon. I see what's broken and ache to heal it. I dismantle systems to rebuild them with precision. I am both an analyst and a mystic, perfectionist and phoenix. But this placement is not light, it's heavy with purpose. It asks me to surrender control while mastering my craft, to embrace the darkness I've inherited, transmuted, and offer the purified gold back to the world. I'm not here to be understood, I'm here to transform. North Node in Aquarius, my soul's future. This is where I'm headed. The North Node in Aquarius is my compass, pointing toward evolution. It asks me to release the past, honor my individuality, and contribute something greater than myself. It's the call to become a vessel for the collective vision. In past lifetimes, or early in this one, I may have clung to recognition, tradition, or control. But Aquarius doesn't care about applause. It wants freedom, innovation, and disruption. With this placement, my soul's growth lies in detaching from ego and aligning with truth that serves many, not just a few. I'm here to lead, but not from a pedestal, from the front lines of change. It challenges me to trust my uniqueness, to channel the weird, to speak the truth, even when my voice shakes. And to know my path is not about fitting in, it's about fitting into the future. My destiny is to become the future I once feared. The grand trine in air, sacred geometry of the mind. There's a design inside me, an invisible structure connecting breath, thought, and vision. A grand trine in air is a celestial circuit of intelligence, It links 3 signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, into a flow of effortless perception. In my chart, this trine is formed by Saturn in Gemini, discipline, communication, Uranus in Libra, innovative relationship to balance, Mars and North Node in Aquarius, action, aligned with soul future. Together they form a triangle, a sacred geometry of the mind. This trine is my mental motherboard. It gives me access to high-level synthesis, original ideas, and the ability to see patterns in chaos. But it's not always loud. Sometimes it feels like calm clarity beneath a turbulent world. The challenge: not getting lost in thought, not floating above the feeling. My Scorpio moon and Virgo placements remind me intellect must serve embodiment. This trine is a gift, but it's also a call to build bridges, to speak truth, and innovate in service to humanity. My mind is not just a tool, it's a temple, you dig? The code of I am. I am the dance of the air, the earth, and the water. The curious mind, the sacred craftsman, and the depth beneath. I am a Gemini rising, always asking, always adapting. I am a Virgo sun, always refining, always searching for the truth. I am a Scorpio moon, always feeling, always transforming. I am a life path 4, always building, always grounding. I am Mercury and Virgo in the 4th, my mind a quiet home where thoughts root deep and clarity grows. I am Pluto's fire at the edge of Virgo, the alchemist, burning away the illusion to find my core. I am the North Node's call to Aquarius, walking in the future, unafraid to be different, unafraid to lead. I am the sacred geometry of my grand trine in air. My mind wired to innovate, to build bridges, to speak truth. I'm not just one thing, but many, a paradox, a blueprint, a work in progress. I'm here to own my complexity, to honor my shadow and my light, to build a life that feels like home. I am. I'm not a contradiction, I'm a constellation. Every part of me knows where it belongs. Build from chaos, align with purpose, that's my kind of balance. I decode the stars, anchor the truth, and rise again and again. Dual, deep, detailed, and deliberate. I'm not becoming, I always been. I am Paul Roberto Heath. Know yourself. Balance your energy.